garbage person of the week is US House candidate Anthony Bouchard. Now, I don't have a working printer, so I can't throw him in the trash, but you just have to imagine him going in here. And it's a really weird case, so hold on to your butts. This is gonna get weird. He apparently had a relationship with and impregnated a 14-year-old girl back when he was 18. He told the Star Tribune late yesterday, hours after he disclosed the relationship in a Facebook Live video to his supporters. So having a normal one there. Now he says that he went public with the information to get ahead of the story after learning that people were investigating it in opposition to his candidacy. So maybe just on face alone, on the nature of the story alone, you understand why I'm choosing him, but there's a couple other wrinkles. So one is a particular statement he put out about what happened. Look at the way he chose to frame it. So bottom line, it's a story when I was young, 2 teenagers, girl gets pregnant. You've heard those stories before. She was a little younger than me. So it's like the Romeo and Juliet story. Ew.
Like they killed themselves. They killed themselves.
That's true, and it gets dark in that area actually, but no, it's not. First of all, it shouldn't be the Romeo and Juliet story. Secondly, I don't think you've read Romeo and Juliet because there's some other aspects of that story that you're missing. Third of all, do not try to distract from what you apparently worry is gonna be a big scandal because you're trying to get in front of it by implying that it's just Shakespearean. That's my life. I'm like something the bard would write on. That's weird.
He spoke about it with fondness. 2 teenagers in love. She was a child. I mean, that's a big age gap when you're that age. And my problem when things like this happen, it's the same thing with Cuomo and Governor Cuomo with the crap he did, is like, just own up. You know what? It was wrong. It's unequivocally wrong. I messed up. I was making poor choices at 18. It's really disgusting looking back on it. And I don't know how to move forward. I hope people can see that I've changed. And I reject what I did. I reject anybody doing such a thing. Don't talk about it fondly. Well, we all,
yeah, like
we rape 14-year-olds once in a while. Everybody rapes a 14-year-old.
Yeah, it's obviously
rape,
there's
John. It's rape.
Yeah, obviously, it's statutory rape, and yeah, he married the girl when she was 15 and he was 19. The two were legally able to get married at the time because Florida law. I could just end at Florida because Florida, basically, but Florida. Because Florida law stated that people could marry at any age with a judge's approval if a pregnancy was involved and a parent consented. They got divorced approximately 3 years later. She tragically killed herself when she was 20, to which he said she had problems in another relationship. Her dad committed suicide. Anyway, he encouraged his supporters to share the video that he put up on Facebook Live, saying he wanted everyone to know, I don't want to hide anything, which is why I waited until the story was about to be published before coming out. That's the other thing. Like, there's the situation, there's the really weird description of it where it's Romeo and Juliet and you're some sort of tragic like victim of all of this. And then there's, and I deserve credit for honesty because I only came out with this because I was worried that if I didn't try to get out in front of it and it would look even worse. That's
every gaslighter's move. They always go for, I'm being honest after they're found out. How horrific to compare it to Romeo and Juliet when she actually killed herself. You are a piece of crap, garbage.
That is a weird.
Shove them in there. Sick.
Okay, right Sicko. In there. I don't have a paper, but it's
I'm gonna back up a little bit. I don't qualify it as statutory rape. I don't qualify it, John. I say rape.
Sure, I just mean that that's legally the designation, but you're
I
totally
get it.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, super weird. We're a country full of weird people. Anyway, and look, he's frustrated because like there were people digging into his past because he's like challenging Liz Cheney. Okay, I'd be frustrated by that too, I guess. But don't do the things that someday someone will dig into your past.
Yeah, dig in my past. I haven't ever raped anyone. Dig in there. Join up.
I'm gonna trust you. I'm not gonna. I don't. Yeah. But anyway, yes. Okay. Those are our garbage people of the week, but what about all of you? What about the 27,000 of you in the Dragon Squad that voted for the community garbage person of the week? Well, we have our top 5, and coming in at number 5 is TYT's printer at 5% of the vote for its attempts to sabotage the pre-show. It has been a first world struggle. Let me just say that. Yeah. And please, if you work for TYT and you know how printers work, please just come and fix it. I don't want to. Anyway, number 4. Coming in 11%, my iPad. I'm joking. It's Sean Hannity for calling Rashida Tlaib a Holocaust lover. I feel like that deserves more than fourth place, but okay. Number 3 is Marjorie Greene at 16% for her dangerous obsession with AOC that I worry will at some point turn violent. Number 2 is Greg Abbott at 26% of the vote for effectively banning abortion in Texas. And number 1, beating out Greg Abbott at 42% of the vote, is Andrew Clyde for comparing insurrectionists to tourists. Yeah, that's the most obvious lie, the most just obvious lie imaginable to say something like that. How could you look yourself in the mirror? And yet he seems to be doing okay with it, Viviana.
I'm just gonna go back to your printer and another IT crowd reference. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Many people sent me that quote as a result of the printer. And indeed I have, yes. This is going to end with me pulling an Office Space on that printer and then getting fired for destroying TYT property.
Just buy a new printer. It's planned obsolescence, John. It's not supposed to work anymore.
Anyway, but thank you to the 27,000 of you who voted. Always on Thursdays, just head on over to the community tab, make it a part of your day on YouTube, and you get to vote. It's fun.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.